Everyone knows that Essence Reaver is a super strong item on Ezreal, and, well, it gives you mana, it amplifies your Q by a lot because of the Spellblade passive. It's just amazing. However, crit is wasted on Ezreal, because Ezreal's Q cannot crit, and, well, your auto attacks can crit, but Q is your main damage source, right? So what do we do to make this actually worth? My approach here is we fully embrace the crit playstyle. We go for Kraken Slayer for our mythic item, because the third attack also applies on Q. If we get 2 stacks here, the third one will apply the true damage. It's super good in Ezreal, however it also gives crit, but Q applies on-hit effects, as we know from Blade of the Ruined King, for example. So if we just buy a Rageknife, this 800 gold item, it's slightly more expensive than a Sheen, but look at that. All of a sudden we get 70 on-hit damage on every auto and every Q. Look at this damage, it's just crazy. And we can fully embrace the crit playstyle from here. We then go Lord Doms, then either Bloodthirster or Mercurial Scimitar, depending on what we need. And all of a sudden, this is 140 physical damage on our Q, on top of everything. And we get the best crit items in the game. Lastly, we upgrade. The upgrade is not really necessary, but I mean, if we have nothing else to do, we slightly increase the on-hit damage and obviously get the more value from auto-attacking. But yeah, this is the build. It's super streamlined, and it's a lot of fun. This might be the future of Ezreal, trust me. Don't get bubbled and you're fine. This is like our only lose condition in this lane. The bubbles. Alright. Although for the Misfortune is over on YouTube, I'm currently live streaming on Twitch. In case you don't know, link is in the description in case you're new. Feel free to join in the future. And Rageknife Ezreal. Oh, Black Spike. I have faith in this build. A lot. And just biscuits should be enough for all our mana needs before we get Essence Reaver. So I'm going this rune page. Hit level 2. They take minion aggro. Nice. Alright. We level 2 as well, because we didn't miss experience. Perfect. Okay. So yeah, Brand pre-level 3 is not a champion, because he needs his combo for his passive. Nami, on the other hand, is the strongest level 1 support in the game. So that's a little bit of a mismatch, but we just need to chill. Yeah, just get our farm. We're really aiming for that 2.5 items power spike if you want to core Rageknife half an item, because it's literally cheaper than a pickaxe. Essence Reaver, Kraken Slayer, Rageknife. Insane. Insane power spike. I don't feel like taking W here. Guess another point in Q is also nice. I don't want to spend too much mana right now. So when am I casting W in that situation? The extra damage and cooldown reduction on Q is probably worth more, if I'm only using that spell anyway. Good. Samira gets to live though. But we get their summoners. That was close. Okay. Waves under tower. Couldn't be any better. Great. Whew. Yeah, the reason this is so good is because Samira obviously misses all these farm. Falls behind in experience and in gold at the same time, which is just optimal. Well, we can happily scale. Okay. Yeah, see, we're level 4. She's... Oh, they're both still level 3 because they missed so many minions. They will hit level 4 soon. Or actually, how soon? Probably not too soon. We just hit level 4. But yeah, the thing is, we will have, or we will reach the level power spikes earlier than they will, always, because of that. Unless we, of course, make a similarly bad mistake and lose just as many minions as they do. But it's unlikely, because we now have item advantage, which we can convert into another health advantage, which then becomes another gold advantage, and the circle continues. Nice. Clean brand poke. And we didn't even need a single biscuit yet. But that's a nasty dive. And I got the cannon minion too. But I probably should have just given the cannon minion up and joined the dive, or the gank as fast as possible. But that's just me being greedy, you know. Is that a dive though? I wouldn't like to risk it. Just keep clearing the wave. Try to force Samira to base. So we get an even bigger advantage because she loses even more minions. Okay. But this brand lands all of his Ws. That's so good. I didn't need to pop a single biscuit yet too, but I can if we are in a pickle and need a bunch of mana all of a sudden. But yeah, don't want to base first. You don't ever want to base first. Because we can manipulate the wave as long as we're in lane. And if we force them to base first, they give up control over the wave. Oh, Brand. I get your but still. Well, they don't know he's base. I just pretend he's there. I just woke up because my body language then tells them the danger is here. Right? So this is just psychological. Keeping control. Okay, now they start to realize Brand is not here. Yeah, now they do. But still, they can't force me out of lane. No chance. I look but I really am not. That's the beauty of biscuits. Yep. And now Samira is not in lane, she just respawned. And we can push this in, take even take a plating, yeah, okay. And then just recall right here. They're not there in time. Alright, and we sell double biscuit here just so if you sell you also get the max mana, but we really want the item slot so we can get boots as soon as they arrive right now. And now we certainly don't need them anymore. We got Essence Fever, big power spike, and she's sitting on Noon Quiver. Oh, I had the wrong one. Okay, they're all mid lane. I'll just take the opportunity and push bot lane as fast as I can. Just to punish them for not being here. I'm too slow to roam in that situation, 100%, because I just come from base. But I can take platings, I can deny them farm. And Lee Sin is slapping them anyway. Yeah, look how much they lose. They lose all these minions, I get all these platings. Just like in real life, the poor get poorer and the rich get richer. Let the tower delete the entire wave. Push this one. But yeah, this is exactly how you snowball an advantage. And we're lucky at this game, all of my teammates are winning too. Attack the dragon for the bloodline stack. Perfect. Yeah, I'd like to base here. I'm quite rich. Okay, I'm coming. Nice, she still got hit. Okay. Clear one more wave and then we base. Just try to snowball with item advantage as fast as we can. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, crit cloak is whatever. But it's better than sitting on gold for sure. Alright. So 1.5k until we get Kraken Slayer. And again, the third Q, or if you time your third attack, you can just stack it up with auto attacks on minions and then just Q them for the insane Kraken proc. That's the red buff. Yeah. They were overextended way too far. Do you see the problem here? They had no tower to fall back onto. So there's no way they live there ever. Yeah. No chance for him. Wow, they're getting schooled. I hope they don't surrender here. I really want to show off the builds. Alright, just pressure the mid lane tower. Is she inting? Well, they're both kind of inting. Alright, we should base. We have our mythic item. We just snowball. Don't give them any breathing room. Alright, that's mid lane tower for us. Okay. How much? 200 more. You know what? We can just sell Doran's Blade at this point. Oh, we can just... take the wave. Yeah, seems better. Keeping the Dorans now. Because taking that wave barely gives us enough. Alright. Power Spike unlocked. Just for 800 gold. All our attacks and our Qs get 70 extra damage. Out of thin air, essentially. Plus the extra attack speed, which is also nice to have, but not too important on Ezreal. Well, it's still important on Ezreal. Aww. We're schooling them way too hard. Well, if this game goes too short, I can just show some extra footage from a longer game I got today, which had a boring early game, so they are kind of perfect for each other. The other game I needed to lane all the time. We had a 20-minute lane phase, which was a little bit horrible. But then the late game, it was crazy. With the Rageknife Ezreal. Yeah, I guess I just used the good old editing trick. It looks like lane phase is still just going on. Mid lane's the same thing, huh? Riot artificially elongated or prolonged the lane phase by introducing tower platings, but this is just ridiculous. I don't want a 20-minute lane phase every game. Good one. That was a weird interaction, though. Drake in 18. Yeah, just rush it. There's no reason not to. Evelyn is spawning right now, so she will be... She will not be in time. Alright. If only we could crack open that mid tower, and the whole map would open up. My team also has no interest in grouping, they're all dispersing everywhere. Okay. We can lifesteal, it's fine. Finally. Got that mid tower. Okay. Nice. Alright, now the map is ours, essentially. I'll just ward the Baron pit. We're gonna take that soon, I can feel it. Close to my item. 200. That's one wave, almost. Yeah, that's enough, actually. A sell potion, get Kraken Slayer. Okay. Now we're quite strong. Perfect. Alright. So... Aatrox is super fed. The rest of the team's also doing fine. As long as we play around Aatrox, we should be alright. Alright. Yeah, that's Baron for us. Nothing they can do. Close to Rageknife. Okay, got it. Perfect. That's the power spike we've all been waiting for. I mean, this game, nobody played around bot lane, and we were trapped in lane for almost 20 minutes, so that kind of sucked. But we still got there in the end. So this is just 70 physical damage on everything we do, or on every Q and every auto attack. Not on other spells, just Q and auto. Drake in 28. But I mean, now we have Baron. Now we should definitely group and push. Okay. That's not a good trade, considering we are competing for a jungle monster. Big damage. Just get it. She's here, huh? Doesn't matter though. We can zone her away. Sure. Yeah, they hardly have any counterplay left. Okay. Quod erat demonstrandum. Lucian top lane. Just keep going. Yep, I agree. Who needs to land Qs, huh? I don't. We could have just finished, but getting kills is more fun, isn't it? Aatrox carried this game, no surprise there. Sorry for the long lane phase, but Rageknife Ezreal, trust me, the build has potential. Try it out for yourselves, and if you want to see another Ezreal build, then click the link on your screen right there. A big thank you to all my Patreons and channel members. If you want to become a Patreon yourself, just go to patreon.com/mfdb. But if you rather save your money, you can support me for free by clicking the like and the subscribe button.